Welcome to Bitcoin Climate, where we observe the climatic pulse and forecast of Bitcoin during the past few days. Guys, this content is not official financial advice, it's for educational purposes only. Moving immediately into the content, we do see the Fear and Greed Index currently at 53, guys. We see that it's neutral and that yesterday and last week we had greed. So we're back to how we were last month, basically, at around the 50 level. And if we look at the chart briefly, we do see the downturn here in sentiment. That 48-47 support is going to be that next pivot low that we're looking to hold as support. We want to continue the uptrend and making new local highs with the sentiment as well. If that breaks towards the downside, then man, we're expecting 40, 38, 40 to be that next stop. But we have to wait and see. Right now, the trend is your friend until the end. We're still in an uptrend, even though we're having this brief downswing. So, people getting scared a little, going back down from greed to neutral. So in the next couple of days we'll definitely keep you guys informed. Moving on to Bitcoin's current price, guys, down more than $1,000 in less than 24 hours. Wow. The top of the wick was $24,141 and the bottom of the wick is $22,854, guys. That's more than $1,000 candle towards the downside. That is considerable, guys. We do see the candle is red, negative, and bearish. And also, this is a confirmation candle because this previous candle yesterday closed on this daily chart. It closed below this ascending channel formation, as we can see here. So as resistance, we can clearly see the wick and that the candle closed below. And now today, this would be the confirmation candle. So if this confirms, then man, look at that. The next support is $22,675, guys. Look at that wick, man. Essentially right to the support. It's incredible. TA at its finest, man. This is like it's artwork, man. I love TA. And it's useful, you know what I mean? So we definitely have to learn and we have to apply it. So, that's what we're looking at. Right now, we're still ranging between that support and the $25,171 key resistance level, guys. That's what we're doing right now. So stay tuned, look at that support. If that one breaks, then the 21,510 becomes the actual pivot low support that we need to keep our eyes on, because if that breaks, then basically the trend could be shifting because this is a low, right? So then if we make a new low, then that's a lower low, and then that could indicate a possible trend change in the next couple of weeks, So that's very important to keep those things in mind. With the indicators, same deal. We've been talking about the divergence for weeks now, and now we're seeing it basically play out, in my humble opinion, with this considerable candle. If we break the $22,675 with candles below, then I think the divergence is going to start to fully play out. And we do see some support from, the stochastic having the cross up here, going towards the downside. So we're losing momentum on this up move. So when you combine the indicators down here, RSI, stochastic RSI, money flow index, with the break of the ascending channel formation, and when you combine all these things, you can have an idea of where things should be headed in the next couple of days to the next couple of weeks. But we're gonna definitely keep you guys informed. On a weekly note, again, we talked on our previous episode about this weekly death cross, guys. Look at that, back-to-back weeks with clear resistance to the dot. Wow, at that $25,156 level. Look at that, guys. Look at that clear rejection from the 200-week moving average and from the 50-week as well. So that is considerable. Again, next week is going to be the confirmation candle on the weekly. Next week is going to be key. It's going to be pivotal, guys. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting just to have a better understanding on this weekly chart. I can't wait for that next confirmation candle. But the trend is your friend until the end. We're still in an uptrend, even though we've been rejected here. So it's just this first candle, red, negative, bearish candle on the weekly, since the previous one, which was back here. We had a green one, not a red one. So the next one is going to be very telling, guys. So right now we're above that $22,700 support, but watch the weekly, because we're going to be ranging between these two moving averages and the support. If this breaks, then that $20,800 level is that next key weekly support. So we have to keep an eye out for that. With the Bitcoin dominance, last episode we said, look, guys, we were right here currently testing this support range. We actually peaked back up, but look at that. Wow, right to the top a trend line here of this wedge pattern. It's lovely, man. Look TA at its finest, man. We said that last episode, and look, right now it broke the support. But look, we said that if it breaks, then we expect it to come and retest this area right here. Look at that. Right here, guys, that's what we expect in the next couple of days. If we get the confirmation candle tomorrow, it's a beauty. We actually drew it. You can check our previous episode. We drew something like this, you know, and usually we said that these tend to break towards the upside, guys, so keep that in mind. It's not 100%, you know, it could break back down, retest the previous support. Anything is possible, but we're talking more based on probabilities. And if it does break to the upside, Bitcoin dominance would reach that 48%, which is what we're keeping an eye out for. Guys, if you enjoy this type of informative content, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, stay tuned for our fresh off the press videos. Don't forget to like the video, it helps the algorithm and other people find our educational channel as well. And then we have an educational playlist for free, guys. You can click the link in the description below, get yourself a pen, a pencil, piece of paper. We have educational presentations for free, man, just a click away. So go ahead and take advantage of that. Moving on, Bitcoin, we do see currently at around 23,880. Whoa, no, we see we're at 21.31, right? So let's refresh real quick. There we go. Apologize for that. So down 5.70% in the last 7 days, and down 3% in the last 24 hours. Not looking too well, you know. And then the 1 hour, not a lot of change for the past hour, guys. And moving on to, you know, the market cap at $461 billion. Not too much movement there as well. And then the volume, it is picking up 6% at around $32 billion in the last 24 hours. So overall, Bitcoin continues to be, you know, healthy, considering that, you know, it did have a $1,000 move towards the downside in the last 24 hours. But the uptrend, you know, on the weekly, we see that it's still strong, you know, and it hasn't broken. And on a daily, like we said in our previous episode, showing some weakness, you know what I mean, breaking this pattern, breaking this formation, but still above key levels of support. Guys, don't forget, if you enjoy the content, like the video, we have our website, link in the description down below, tools and resources for you guys. Thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention, and I hope you guys have a good one.